Hi, Team Rockstars. Brittany here. So today is Sunday's questions and answers videos, and you guys have some really great questions this week, so I'm kind of excited to do this video. Um, so I'm gonna start doing these every other Sunday, just because it seems like the opposite Sundays that I actually do the videos, nobody seems to really have questions, so I'm just gonna do them every other week. And then on my calendar here, you can see that my daughter erased it, but on the opposite Sundays, I'm going to do a product video, talking about the products that seem to be the great sellers and stuff like that, and the benefits of selling that product, how much you can possibly earn, stuff like that. So I'm going to change up the videos a little bit, but it's to keep everybody engaged and keep everybody selling and all that. But tonight's video is Q&A. So the first question that came from Kaylee was the jewelry fundraiser flyer that was just recently posted. So with fundraisers and the flyers, you can go to earnings opportunities tabs on your avon.com, and there's flyers on there that you can suggest that you can do for fundraising. Now those are guaranteed 50% earnings. So this is the first time that Avon's ever in 5.5 years came out with a jewelry one. So I'm quite excited for that. But Kaylee wants to know when it's available. I did find that out, and it's available starting in campaign 14 and then goes to campaign 19. So it kind of runs with everything else because the bug guard flyer goes until campaign 19, and then the beauty flyer booklet goes till campaign 19. So, and everything starts with 14. You can start them now, especially since a lot of us are starting to put in campaign 13. So get out there, get some teams, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, stuff like that. Swim teams are huge right now, especially with summer being here, stuff like that. So soccer teams, I believe, softball teams, t-ball leagues, even. Park and rec departments, stuff like that. So, but yeah, campaign 14 to 19 is when all the fundraising flyers are listed as of right now. The next question comes from Katrina, and it says, why does the online store only allow shoppers to order from campaign 12? She can order from campaign 12 online and then campaign 13 for me. Our websites change over to the next campaign 2 days after we place our orders. Why they do it that way, I have no idea. But with the closeouts and stuff, our campaigns run because then there's 10 RPS schedules, which is representatives processing schedule. There's 10 of them within a 2-week time period. Saturdays usually don't count. Fridays somewhat don't count anymore either because RPS 3 and RPS 8 actually have till Sunday nights. So we run, so like I'm RPS 7, so my order goes in on Thursday, like this coming Thursday. My website will update Saturday after my campaign 13 ships out. And then it closes out officially, and I could start placing campaign 14 orders next Thursday. So there's like a week time period for people to get in additional orders, late orders, stuff like that. People are on vacation, whatever the reason. So we follow kind of a strict schedule to a certain extent, and the only reason we follow that is because there's millions of us placing orders every day within a 2-week time period. So sticking to your schedule is very key. But yeah, if somebody needs something sooner in the following campaign, you can let them know, say, hey, in 2 days, my website will be updated. You can go ahead and order online there, and that's a great way to get your online sales, especially if they don't want to wait an additional week and a half until you place your next order. So online sales are the way to go when people need something immediately. When you do order off schedule, you can select separate shipment, but you're going to be charged at least $9.95 to get that to ship out immediately. And really, it's not. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's not going to benefit you unless it's a really, really large order. Excuse me. I knew that was coming. So yeah, large orders, like if it's like $300, $400, $500, then yeah. Or if you have a vendor event coming, Robin and I do that quite often, where if we know you have an event coming, we'll place our orders early and select separate shipment. Now there are some RPSs that can't do early shipments on their orders. I think it's RPS 1 through 3. Can't do early shipments, and it's because the prior campaign of RPS 10 isn't officially closed out. So just keep that in mind, or they haven't placed orders or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know why the websites take 2 days to update, but it's always 2 days after you place your order. So Katrina, hopefully that helps you a little bit. Katrina's mom also got on Facebook Messenger with me today to ask a question. She had a very large order, about $90 worth of stuff. Sorry, I feel like another sneeze is coming on. And she wanted to know if she could get a discount because she is ordering such a large amount. Now, the best thing about this is that we as reps control our business. So whether we give a discount on large orders is totally up to us because it does come out of our pocket and our profit. So it's up to you. But with large orders like that, you can send them to your online store and check the website called retailmenot.com. Type in Avon, and those are going to list all the coupon codes that are currently active. And 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a 20% off a $50 order, a 20% off a $60 order, or a free item with a $75 order, stuff like that. And it's a great way also to do your online sales because, you know, there's no point for you to dig into your pocket or your profit to satisfy a customer. Katrina, I'm not saying this directly at your mom, just so you're aware. But just in general, when Avon already offers those discounts for them to shop online, because it doesn't cut into you because you still make your 20% or 40% if you're a new representatives or 25% if you're President's Club and above. So yeah, retailmenot.com is 9 times out of 10 where I find my coupon codes for my customers and that I put in my blog and stuff like that. I have heard people say that there's codes on Ebates and stuff like that as well. Ebates is great to direct people to because then they get percentage back off their shopping. I've done it once. I'm not a big online shopper to that extent. My kids is clothes and that's about it. So, but yeah, so Katrina, hopefully that answers about, you know, the percentage, you know, getting a discount to large orders. They can go right online and do it. And hopefully everybody else, you know, learns from that aspect too. April had asked what's the best way to get someone to agree to do an Avon fundraiser. Unfortunately, April, I'm not the guru of fundraising. I haven't been very successful with them. I've done them personally with, I've done it with a longtime friend of mine whose daughter was going to New York for a senior trip. I helped her. So it wasn't like tax exempt or anything like that. With groups and stuff, I highly suggest everybody reach out to Teresa Paul on YouTube. She has a video on fundraising. Also, she has a group on Facebook called Tuesdays with Teresa, and she also had done a conference call, as well as like a live stream, I believe, on fundraising. She's the guru of it. She's the one to ask questions if you join her group. She's amazing at it. So unfortunately, I have not dabbled much into fundraising to that aspect. They're great, don't get me wrong. I just haven't jumped into that yet. So 5.5 years in, I haven't jumped into fundraising. Who knows where my sales would be if I actually did that, you know? But that's okay. And then the last question of the night is from Katrina as well. It says, is it the $100 order total or one customer's order of $100 that gets you the extra 20% at the close of C13 for new representatives? So to get you the extra 40%, you get a total of 40% earnings when you're new representatives if you have a combined total of $100 or more for that campaign. Now, for online, you get 20% when they place the order, and then you get an additional 20% at the end of the closeout. Now, that's only if you have $100 in orders combined between your online sales and your face-to-face sales. So it's a total. It's not one person. So somebody could order $50 online, and you could have $100 in face-to-face. That's $150, and then you're going to get 40%. The only thing in face-to-face in person that you will never get full commission on is the stuff with the little diamonds in it. And let me see if I have a book. I do have a book. Hold on. That you will not get full commission for, and that's because Avon does not make these products. So unfortunately, Avon cannot afford, they can't afford to give us full commission because they have to pay somebody to bring these items into Avon. So it's kind of like bras and shoes, but if you see this little diamond right here next to something, that is a flat commission of 20%, which is the entire Mart catalog, as well as the Avon Living catalog, and then anything in the main books that have that diamond next to it, where you get a flat 20% or 25% if you're President's Club and above. Now, it's the same with online sales, except for new representatives. You guys get a bonus of getting the additional 40%, no matter what the item is, online through your store for online orders, if you have the $100 or more for the campaign combined. all of the stuff, any incentive or anything like that, it's always a combined order. It could be 10 customers at $10, one customer at 100, two at 50. It doesn't matter. It's just got to be a combined total of 100. So that's how that works. But those are the questions. Hopefully I covered them. But yeah, the jewelry, the fundraising starts with campaign 14, goes till 19. I highly recommend everybody checking that out. It's under the Earning Opportunities tab on your Avon, and then it's the last one where it says fundraising. It talks about, finding an organization. There's a presentation and stuff like that, April, that you could go through. Community outreach programs, stuff like that. And then you choose your flyers, and they can do more than one. It doesn't have to be one or the other. They can do them all at the same time. And then registering it and then managing your fundraiser. And there's resources and also questions and answers and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's all under the earnings opportunity tab and then fundraising on the left-hand side. So, but yeah, these were great questions. Katrina, I loved that your mom got on Facebook with me and asked me about the discount. But yes, definitely send them online. Anytime I find out codes, I do my best to get them out to you immediately when I do find them. But yeah, check retailmenot.com anytime somebody asks you about an order. I had somebody who was previously on our team who wrote me and says, hey, is there anything for a $40 order through your website? She lives in another state. She doesn't sell with us anymore. That's all right. She wants to shop with me. I went on retailmenot.com, and guess what? There's a 10% off for a $40 order. So, boom, I got an online order because of it. So, but yeah, retailmenot.com is very highly recommended. Also for online stuff, if you want to keep up on codes, also can join the Facebook group called Makeup Marketing Online. I know April just joined that group today. That's Emily Seagren's group, and she sells on average about $65,000 a year online alone, as well as recruits hundreds and hundreds of representatives online. I do follow her quite a bit. I've bought in her bundles. I gifted them to 2 team members about a couple months ago during an incentive and stuff like that. So I have all my notes from her courses and stuff like that, and my time management completely sucks. So I haven't really done too much. I blog once a week when my website updates, but that's about it. But yeah, Emily Seagren for online stuff, Teresa Paul for fundraising, and Teresa Paul is just a great woman in general to follow. She's another Molly Stone Bib, and that's the greatest thing. Katrina was on Molly Stone Bib's Friday night live stream, and I asked her exactly what she thought of Molly, and she said, "Whoa, is she real? You betcha that woman is real." That's exactly why I follow her. I don't want to follow somebody who's going to sugarcoat this business and tell me, oh, it's all hunky-dory. There's problems. There's issues. It takes a while to make the profit. It takes a while to be a stay-at-home mom if that's your desire. It is what it is. She's great at telling you exactly what it is, and that's what I love about that woman. I've only met her once, but I've known her for almost 3 years. I get to see her again in less than 2 months, so I'm beyond stoked about that. But yeah, Teresa Paul, Emily Seagren, Milagros and Carlos Garcia are a great power couple to follow. They earn over 100 grand a year just in their leadership side of their business on top of their sales. Even I think their son is like 15 or 16. He's his own entrepreneur or headed that way. He's great. And then there's also Lisa Wilbur, the $1 million Avon lady. She lives in the house that was built by Avon. Now, this woman has gone beyond every obstacle that she's ever had. She adopted her daughter, and it was great to watch her feed today. She adopted her daughter when she was a baby, but now her daughter's like 10 or 11, maybe even 12 at this point. But it was great because she was posting pictures of her daughter and her daughter's friend getting picked up in a limo today to head off to a Maddie B concert. Now, anybody with teenage girls or about 9 to 13, you know who Maddie B is. She took him to a concert. They got to meet him backstage. Guess what? I showed that picture to my 13, my 9-year-old. They just about fell over. So yeah, anything is possible with Avon. So those are the top people I follow. But yeah, Molly's group, onward no matter what. Make sure you have Avon listed somewhere on your profile and get in that group. I'm telling you, there's lots of great ideas that I pass on to you guys from there, and there's just a lot of stuff that goes down. Don't always believe everything that you read in there. If you want to question something, please come to me before you actually think that it's true. Just because there is some people in that group that like to get false information. I don't want that for you guys. But otherwise, Molly keeps up on it pretty good about the false information along with her husband Lee. So, but yeah, great questions today this week. I'm totally excited to see where you guys are going. April is a recruiting storm. Brenda Marsh just had a recruit today. So definitely, Katrina's working it with online orders. It's definitely it's awesome to see these new representatives just taking it by the horns and just riding full force. I love it. But yeah, great questions. I can't wait to do another video again next week about some products that are, you know, yeah, great products to be selling and stuff like that. I'll probably do, a review on 3 to 4 products that to talk about and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, also Lisa Scola, she's another one to follow. She also has a group on Facebook, and I know that I just remember because it popped up on my Facebook here, called Success with Scola, Scola Scola. She's another one that I met in January, and I get to see her again in less than 2 months. So um, anybody who still wants to get into Vegas, you can still register and come. $130, flight there back. Find your ticket, find a cheap hotel. Robin and I are staying at Excalibur. For each of us, it cost $175 for the 4 nights. Our flight was cheap. We found it really good. Well, we didn't. I should say Yannicka on our team did. She's been amazing, helping us get the deals on flights and hotel for us out there. So, but yeah, come on out. There's going to be lots of people. You get a concert for with your $130, $175 swag bags. You pay $130, you get $175 back, plus a free concert in Vegas. Come on, it's not hard. Let's go. Come with me and Robin. It's gonna be a blast. There's free building seminars, and guess what? We're gonna have fun too. Don't worry about it. This isn't all work. We have to play as well, especially in Vegas. So, but anyways, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Keep rocking it out, and I will do another video next Sunday. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.